All right, welcome in. First week of Sunday night videos prepping us for Monday night skills. Hope everyone's off to a great start this year. I know our staff is really excited to get on the ice with all of our teams tomorrow night. Our theme of the week is going to be shooting off of the pass, but before we take a look at some drills associated with that, I wanted to touch on two basic things that we can be correcting in our skating technique for our players. I think a lot of times people get overwhelmed with all the nuance that goes into skating instruction, especially not being experts in that field. But the first one I want to look at is stride recovery. And I'm just going to pull up a clip of Jack Eichel here, who I think is one of the best skaters in the world. And he's on a breakaway here. Well, he's behind this defenseman. And if I just let this play a little bit, he actually blows his doors off. But I want to point out his recovery leg actually lands on an outside edge completely underneath his body. And that allows for him, when he recovers, that recovery blade is actually gliding for an extra 2 to 3 feet, which is why his stride distance is longer than almost everyone else in the world. So again, if I just back it up, and the other thing that he does that is really unique is when he recovers. So if you see his left foot here is almost making a circle coming back underneath his body. I think a lot of times we see kids skate, they push straight out and recover straight back. We kind of want to be encouraging a more of a circular motion back underneath our body so that they can land at the very least on a flat blade, meaning not an outside or an inside edge. Ideally, it would be on an outside edge, which does require a quite a bit of leg strength to pull that off while achieving perfect posture. But the main thing to look at with this is just the amount of recovery he has underneath his body. And then the second thing that we can talk about here is obviously we all understand that knee bend is important, but without good posture and balance, knee bend actually is, in my opinion, somewhat of a drawback or a something that can hinder you, because a lot of times when we tell kids to bend their knees, what they'll do because they're not strong enough is they'll just lower their chest and say, "Hey, coach, look, I'm bending my knees." And that's actually going to get you off balance and make you less efficient and contribute to the issues that we see with stride recovery, with stride length, with stride rate. So if you see, I mean, he is completely balanced and his chest is up. Now he has great knee bend, but he's able to do that because he's strong. Um, but the bottom line here is we want good posture over knee bend. We're going to prioritize good posture in our kids over good knee bend because of the strength and maturity of their where they are in going through puberty and everything else. So um, he's got perfect balance and unbelievable stride recovery. So if you have any questions about that, just stop me at the rink and we can talk more um, in person. Like I said, we are going to be working on shooting off of the pass. The first thing I want to show, I showed this last year. Basically, most goals are scored off of the pass. So I showed this graphic last year. This is from Brandon Arado. He's the head coach at University of Michigan men's team. And if you look over here in the bottom right, this is an analysis of NHL goals 5-on-5. 54% were scored off of the pass, meaning I think he uses less than 2 seconds between the time you catch the puck and it's in the back of the net. 54%, and no other category comes even remotely close. In stride, meaning carrying the puck for more than 3 seconds, is only 16%, and then rebounds is 16% as well. So the moral of that story is anytime we're working on goal scoring, I'm a huge believer that you need to design your station work and your drills with a shot off of the pass, not zigzagging through 6 cones and then shooting, because that's never really going to happen in a big way in a real hockey game. Now, looking at different skill levels and age levels, you can tweak how the drills look, whether that's a coach passing to a kid, whether that's the amount of passes that we're putting into our drills based on your skill level that fits your team's needs. But anytime you're doing shooting, I think it should be off of the pass, either catch and shoot quickly or a one timer for the higher levels or a redirection and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to show two really quick, actually 3 quick drills here. And then we can wrap this up and we can see you tomorrow night. So the first one is just very simple. I think we'll probably do this one tomorrow night, to be honest. Just a couple one touches and then shooting the puck, and then the shooter becomes the passer on the next side. So it's just continuous. And again, you're getting multiple touches here with 3 to 4 passes and then shooting off of the pass, which we love to see. Here's another one. Same concept here, just 6 passes, 3 with a J hook, and then sending it cross ice, another open up, and then looking to shoot this puck really quickly after catching it. And then last one is actually from a pro group with a Pat and I a few years ago. I just wanted to show this one too, because a lot of times we want the puck on our players' sticks, getting that stick handling and footwork work in. And so not everything has to be off the pass. So the first one is kind of more of a carry shot with some footwork stick handling, but then we're adding that second puck in at the end to get that shooting off the pass work. So good drill here. Now this is using the entire zone, but you could modify this into just a corner or in the neutral ice or wherever you had space during your station work. So all right, that is it. We will see you tomorrow night at Monday Night Skills. If you have any questions, please reach out, email, text, in person, and love to help you out with all of this stuff. So we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks.